Hey Leos. So this is LT Tarot doing your 2020 prediction. So what I'm going to do is give you a few church announcements. First off, if you haven't already, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the family, and also, give me a comment. Especially if you're ready for the new year, definitely give me a positive comment. Also, couple announcements. Like, I will be doing an extended version to this reading. Also, if you want your own personal reading, because this is a general reading, so if you want your own personal 2020 readings, you can click on the link below, and then you can actually purchase your extended read. Not your extended reading, but purchase your own personal reading. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Also, you guys, don't forget that in January I will be having a self-love course for women. So if that's something that you're interested in, if you want to work on any type, maybe abandonment issues, any type of spirituality, working on healing, manifesting, meditation, all those things will be in that reading. In that course. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna shuffle the cards and get Leo's energy and see what's the overall energy of the year. So let's shuffle really good here. Hey, Monica. So just doing a really good shuffle here. All right. Okay. All right. So the first one we have is the World. And this is the overall energy. We have the Chariot. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So how I feel that this is telling us, because I'm a Leo too, is that with the World card, the World card is letting us know that we're going to accomplish everything that we want. We're going to kind of feel like for the whole year, we're going to kind of feel like we're on top of the world. But this, I feel like this is not going to be as easy as it seemed, because even though we have the World card, we do have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is letting me know, like, this is coming, like, we're going to be on top of the world, but this is going to, like, you may work really hard. You may have a lot of worry, a lot of fear, but not necessarily in a bad way. You know how, like, you want to make stuff perfect. You want things to work out in your favor. And I see that it will, but it's going to take a lot of hard work. We also have the Chariot card as well. So this is letting me know, like, this is success, like, this is a great card, because that means that we achieve what we're doing. I think it's a good time, if you haven't already, is to come up with a vision board. Figure out what you want your year to be about. I may be doing a video about that, because I'm gonna do me a vision board really soon. But with these three cards, it's definitely let me know that, hey, we got the Chariot. We're definitely gonna have a lot of success. We're gonna work hard, because we do have this Nine of Winners, and I feel like this year we should focus on releasing any fear, any worry that's keeping us from being, getting the world here. So this is gonna be really huge, and that's the overall energy. So we're gonna do it by quarters here, and then we're gonna use these cards. These are the Life Changes cards. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do each quarter, and let us know exactly what's gonna happen per quarter. And then I'm gonna clarify these cards as well with this deck. I'm gonna do general energy and then love. So this may be a tad bit long, because it's going to be very detailed. And if you're doing a personal reading, it's going to be the same level of detail here. And then on the extended version, I'm going to break it down by month. And it'll be just as much detail. So like I said, these may be kind of long here. So like I said, we're going to use these, shuffle it up, and see what the first quarter is going to be about. Okay. So we have the Seeking and Finding card. We have the Be True to You. And then we have the End of an Era, right? We're going to clarify those cards and see what's going on there. Okay. So with the Seeking and Finding, so I clarified that with the Five of Autumn. So what that lets me know is that be very, yeah, they always come when I do readings. I don't know why. But what this let me know is like, you know, that it's going to be a big transition when it comes to quarter 1, because whatever you're seeking, you're definitely going to find. I feel like you may feel like, you know, in 2019, your money may not have been where you want it to be, but whatever you're looking for in the first quarter of hey. So whatever you're looking for in 2019, you're going to find it, especially with finances. So this will be a good time to maybe transition, you know, with your finances, but be very careful with that energy, you know. Also, I just feel like you know, you may have been feeling some challenges with your money, but that's changing in 2020, the first quarter. Also, we have Be True to You. And then you have the Prince, is that the Prince? Yeah, Prince of Summer. So this is letting me know that first quarter, somebody's trying to be very romantic towards you. You may be falling in love very quickly here. You maybe feel like you're getting swept off your feet. It's really good love, but what it's telling me though is that with this person, it's great to be yourself, because that's what they're going to want. They're going to want you. They want you, your authentic self. Don't be anybody else. Don't try to like, you know, play any games or any of that type of stuff. Definitely, you know, be true to yourself here. And a good romance is coming in. I feel like you're going to be very happy. Like there may be a new beginning when it comes to romance as well. But it's definitely a very emotional, you know, very emotional experience. A lot of happiness is coming to you. The next one is the End of an Era and the Eight of Summers. So this is letting me know that you're coming into something new. So you may have a little bit of delays when it comes to like, you know, and when the new year comes, you want to have a new you, like new year, new you boo, a new year, new me. I see that so much on Facebook, right? And so you may want to feel like, you know, you may want things to happen very quickly, but I feel like things are going to start to shift towards the end. You know, like I feel like the first month, you're definitely seeking and finding. You're getting your finances in order here. The second month, you're pretty much finding someone. You're definitely trying to be true to yourself. And then it seems like you're falling in love as well. And then the third month, it's like there's an end of an era, and it's like you're looking for something more meaningful in life. So you're getting to the point where you're just kind of like looking for more stuff, looking for more happiness here. It's like you're making life changes the first quarter. So let's go into, I want to pull some angel cards here and see like what messages we have for the first quarter here. So the first quarter is telling us that leadership is very important. It says it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and leveling guide others. So you're definitely bossing up the first quarter of the year. You may be starting a business, you may be getting promoted, but you're definitely bossing up. And that's why with your money situation is going to be good. Just kind of like hold on to whatever you have. Don't make anything drastic, you know, but let things happen naturally, because you're like I said, you're bossing up. the first quarter. Now let's pull some a romance card and see what's happened with your your romance life here. And this is going to be for first quarter Leo. So you're definitely realizing that you deserve love in the first quarter. So I feel like what happens is that you do some work, you do some self-work here, and you realize that you're not accepting BS in the first quarter. Like, no, I don't want it. Like, if people are not on your level, you're not accepting that love, and that's why you're attracting this new positive loving energy that's coming in. But like, it's because you're standing up for yourself and you're saying you realizing you're lovable. You know, you are a hot tamale. You cute. You fine. You know, you ain't gotta accept less from anybody, and you deserve the highest form of love. You know, and it's like you're not accepting trash from anybody here. So let's pull some cards for the second quarter. And see what's going on here. And Leos, you guys was my top watched video this month. Which you guys are never my top watched videos, but I'm so happy that you guys are. Because I'm a Leo and I want to attract more Leos on the page. So, pull a few cards here. And this is for second quarter. So, second quarter, we have join in. We have emotions. And we have sentimental feelings. So, off top, the feelings I'm having with these cards is that this is going to be a great quarter where you're going to just join in when it comes to life. Like, you're going to definitely like, whatever you're working on, I feel like you're tapping back into your life. You're really enjoying it. It's like a mindfulness. Like, you're learning how to be mindful of things, like being present in the moment. And I feel like with this, you're definitely are joining back in. You're tapping back into your life here. You know, you may have emotions. You may feel very emotional here, you know, or this month. During this time. And the reason why you may feel emotion, it may be like a sense of good emotions. Like, you know how like you feel like you kind of just made it, or you feel like I don't know, it's like a good feeling of like, okay, dang, I've been through so much. Maybe 2019 wasn't your year. You've been through so much, and you're finally getting to a point where things are so much better, you know, and you're getting to a point like you're overcoming a lot of stuff, which is really huge. And I feel like that's why you have the sentimental feelings, because it's like you're just reviewing over your life here, or reviewing over what you've gone through, and like now it just feels so good, so positive. I just feel like this year, you know, especially with the cards I pull up front, is like this year you guys are learning how to tap back into your power. Now we're gonna clarify these cards and see if we can get some additional information for second quarter. Just shuffling the cards here. Like, I think this year is also a good year to be true to yourself. And what I mean 2020, it's a good year for you to be true to yourself. Do something that you've been always wanting to do, and like just go for it. Like last year or this year, 2019, like YouTube was something I had thought about for a while, and I was like, you know what, this is gonna be the year I do it. And this is like out of my comfort zone, because I'm not like that type of person that wants to be on camera like that. But you know, this actually took me out of my comfort zone. It taught me a lot. It helped me grow. So like, I think like, especially second quarter, since I'm getting this message during this time, I think second quarter is a great time for you guys to like figure out what you really want and just do it. You know, like figure out something that you've been wanting to do for a long time and focus on it. And this video, you guys can just, you know, if this does resonate for you, you know, you can always, since it's on YouTube, you can always come back and watch it and figure out exactly what you know, exactly what it says, so you can like, they can, you know, put it towards your life a little bit. And I apologize, that comment came and then it went away so quickly. So let's pull a couple cards here. Okay. So we have the join, clarifying it, we have the join in. And then we have the Princess of Springs. So this is like telling you, like I just said, it's funny how like things resonate like that, because this is a card that's saying tap in. It's like time to go after your dreams. And so second quarter, whatever you've been thinking of, like I feel like first quarter, you're planning. Second quarter, you're initiating your dreams, making things happen. It's like, you know, show your creative side, because this card is all about being creative, being optimistic, you know. And I feel like once you join in and you start, because Leos are creative, you know, we're very creative people. So once you join in and you to yourself, like you tap into your energy, you know, I see that you guys are going to be more creative, and you guys are going to come up with so many business ideas. It could be like, you know, with your work, you could be doing it personally, but I definitely seeing that this is going to be a great time to be more creative. I also see with the emotion card here, you have the Queen of Summers. So I feel like somebody is making you emotional. And I definitely is saying that, you know, you need to listen to your heart. Trust your intuition. But I think like it's a good emotion, because I feel like this is also a card that means like a relationship that's going to a higher height. So this person that you may have met or in the first quarter, in the second quarter, you know, this is definitely like, you know, a relationship that's taking the next step here. And I feel like you're going to be feeling really good emotionally here. With the sentimental card, you have the Seven of Winters. So what this card is, it's like you may be having sentimental feelings about things, and this card is like you running away from the truth, you know, like, and I feel like don't do that, because it's really important for you to tap in and like, if you are emotional, tap in and feel that emotions, you know, enjoy the moment, be present for your moment. I know, even though you feel like, you know, don't run away from the truth, you know, and you may be just thinking about your past, and, you know, things are coming up and you're like, oh, I want to think about that, you know, enjoy it, you know, like don't run away from that moment. Enjoy your happy memories there. So let's pull some angel cards here and see what our angel messages are for the second quarter. So the first one is courage. I pulled two, and it says be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So the second quarter, you're definitely having a lot of courage, or you need to get more courage. And I feel like the reason why I'm saying get more courage is because of the fact that you guys are really tapping into some things that you want to do that you may have not revealed to other people. And like I said, the first quarter is planning. The second quarter is you're initiating your dreams, and you're going to have courage to do that. The next one is career transition here. So this time you it appears that you it says your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change here. So I feel like once you figure out what you want and you initiate, you know, you start initiating your dreams or whatever that creative idea, this is going to let you know like this is part of your life purpose, you know. And it may be the reason why there's a career change. You may be doing a hobby on the side and making extra money. You may make that your full-time job, you know. So it's definitely like a big change that's happening there. Let's see. Oh, third. Well, no, let's pull a romance card here for the second quarter. And then, so this one you're gonna have this quarter you're gonna be having a lot of heart-to-heart conversation with your lover. So it's definitely like you're gonna tell them how you feel. I definitely told you that the relationship is moving to a higher level in second quarter. So you're definitely gonna be more expressive, telling this person how you feel, and I feel like your person is gonna tell you the same. So this is a really good quarter for you when it comes to love, and then also is a really good quarter for you when it comes to like your career, you know, and you focusing on making things happen, like living out your truth. So let's do the third quarter. We're going to use these cards. Let me shuffle them really good here. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So the cards that we have is retirement, moving, self-care. So let's clarify those. But I do feel like the retirement is that it could be some people who's actually retiring, you know, if you're of age. But I feel like this third quarter, you guys are focusing on long-term goals when it comes to your money, making, you know, saving your money, starting a 401k or IRA or something like that. I feel like you're making long-term goals in the third quarter here. I also see that you're physically moving. This could be like you're relocating, or it could be like simply, you know, you move into another house or move into another apartment. Um, and what's very important is self-care this time. Maybe there's something else that's actually going on with you guys during the third quarter, but remember, self-care is very important for you. So let's clarify those cards here and see what additional information do we need to know about those particular cards. And that's my Oprah voice if you guys ever hear me do that. I've been doing that for a while. So one more shuffle. Okay, that was a terrible shuffle. All right. Okay. So we have retirement here with the unity. So I feel like with your retirement that you're actually, you maybe wanted to take traditional approaches. And I feel like that's with the IRA or, you know, planning something long term here, like just getting your money right, you know. Then we have moving and Four of Summers. So this is letting me know, like, you know, you may be like figuring out or moving from a friendship this month, because this is letting you know, like, you kind of like being distracted or seeing somebody wasn't true to you, you know, also, or feel like somebody's taking you from granted. You also may be moving because you may feel at this time discontent with your life, you know, like just figuring out ways to like start over. I feel like this is a real big rebirth here because of the move. It's like something is going to happen in this third quarter, which is going to you know, have you moving or moving away from the situation. It could be, unfortunately, in this relationship that I seen that was coming in, because, you know, for some, you know, could be a relationship that's ending third quarter. Also, I see like with the self-care card, you have the Three of Winters. So it's like this month, I mean, this quarter is all about you like refocusing, healing, you know, taking care of yourself. Remember that if you start practicing self-care now, when things happen to you, you're able to implement those things into your life. And it's like this card right here is basically like healing, you know. It could have been like somebody hurt you or something like that, but you'll be doing a lot of healing in the third quarter. So I hate to say that because I'm a Leo too. So let's do the angel cards here and see what our advice is for the third quarter. And I'm just going to shuffle. So the advice card is nurture this month or that quarter. It says, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So this is maybe a tougher quarter for us. So what's going to happen is that self-care, nurture is really important. You know, remember to take care of yourself. Remember to, nurture yourself, as you nurture other people. Because sometimes I know Leos, we give so much on stuff, and so it's like the amount that we give to others, we need to make sure that we're giving that same energy to ourselves. And so that's very important for us in the third quarter. I'm going to shuffle these cards and see what's going on romantically that month. I mean, that quarter. So it seems like that quarter we're going to be focusing more on our finances and career. You know, it says financial issues are a factor in your love life during this time. So what was that, third quarter? We're going to be focusing on finances and career. So let's do the fourth quarter. I'm going to shuffle some cards here and see what's going on. And if you guys want your own personal one, I'm going to drop the link below so you can purchase that. Let's see, and it's going to be the exact same format as this and the extended. So, like, it'll basically cover the overall energy of the year, break down the 4 quarters, then it'll break down the monthlies, and so that's will be what the personal one will have. So let's do fourth quarter. Okay. So what we have is fourth quarter, self-employment, changing your mind, and grief work. And so let me clarify those cards here. Self-employment, I feel like all the hard work that you do second quarter, because like first quarter you're initiating, second quarter you're planning, first quarter you're planning, second quarter you're initiating. So it seemed like whatever you do is going to build you up for fourth quarter, where you're going to actually be able to stand on your own with your own self-employment. Or if you already have your own company, it's definitely seeing a lot of success in the fourth quarter of next year. You could be changing your mind how you want to take your approach with that. Let's see. Let's actually clarify those cards real quick. Okay. So with the self-employment, so you may feel like everything that you've done may be a little hard next year as far as like building your own business. But I see like the fourth quarter, you're definitely going to make this something full-time. I feel like with the 10 of Winners, it's letting you know that it's the end of an era, a difficult era actually. So, like there's a rebirth. If whatever you created second quarter, there's a rebirth when it comes to that fourth quarter here. With the change in your mind, so you have a relationship. It seemed like third quarter you may not be in a relationship. You may break up with somebody, but fourth quarter, it looks like you're changing your mind here, and then you're getting back with this person because there is a rebirth of a new or current relationship here. So like you could be like changing your mind on the relationship and figuring out who you want to be with. You may have multiple options here, but you're definitely changing your mind, and you're definitely like having new beginnings on the fourth quarter for relationships. So it looks like you'll be working on some grief work, but this doesn't necessarily mean anything bad, because it could be like you may decide to go to therapy, or you may decide like you're, taking care of yourself is the most important thing on the fourth quarter. And I see like once you do that, you're going to have some good news here. Like this is the celebration card here. You could be making some birth announcements. You could actually be graduating, or having a wedding. But it's like you work on, like, for some reason, the fourth quarter, you work on yourself some more, and you get a really big blessing at the end of the year, which is like you're going to be celebrating something very important to you. So let's do your angel card here. And see what your angel messages are. So this quarter is all about peace, which is really huge. So it says peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So it looks like you may be getting married. I don't know. I feel like marriage may be happening in the last quarter. It could be like whoever you fall for the first quarter, you're definitely like making something serious, something very positive, fourth quarter. So let's pull your romance cards here and see what the romance angels have to say about that. So I see that this month, and we're going to pull a few more cards to see, but it says this quarter you're letting go of control issues, and you're going to start letting things happen more naturally. And that's probably what's going to lead to that marriage there. Oh, look, you could be having children, or getting pregnant this quarter. It's also, I feel like a marriage is coming because you got the honeymoon here. Enjoying the bliss of holiday time together. So it is going to be the holiday times, the last quarter, a lot of holidays. And it's going to be like you're spending a lot of time with your partner. So let's do these cards, and you're going to use these for the whole year. And these are the Power of Love cards. This is like activation of love here. And it's like how you activate love. And I'm going to pull 3 cards here and see how you can activate love. Okay, so the first one is patience. So the year of 2020, you're going to have patience. It says you're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. And that's going to be one of the things you focus on in 2020. The next one is creativity. We already said your creative side was coming out second quarter. But it says you love to devise new ideas, innovation, and forms of illumination. And gratitude. And then if you don't know how to do gratitude statements, you need to hit me up, because that's something we're going to learn in my self-love class. But it says you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. So, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I will be doing the extended version now, so I will be posting that pretty soon. But if you want your own, definitely hit me up, or go on LT Tarot on Instagram and book your own personal reading to let you know what your 2020 is going to be about. But I definitely thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.